Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing Survivor World episode 14. And today we're going to be gathering more black concrete. So, in case you don't know, last episode we did making concrete. I'm just gonna make sure, I want to see if there's any squids. Oh, hey, yes. Because I realized I don't have enough. I thought I would have, like, making a lot. And I did, but it wasn't as enough as I wanted, so I want to make more before I did anything. Alright, let's see if I can see the squid. I can't. Please. Do you guys hear a cave? I don't know. Maybe I hear these. Anyway, so one thing I wanted to do, just say, is that you actually could put your torches in your hand and place them like this. So I just kind of wanted to do that. I was gonna do it off camera, but then I realized, well, what's the point? Because then you might be questioning. So I just kind of wanted to say I was gonna do that because I realized, you know, that's one of the features you could do. I like it. But the also I wanted to fix up the sand that I mined because, you know, it's kind of ugly and something that you don't want people to see, especially if it's on YouTube. Someone just look over and see an ugly island that's been completely mined out of sand. So I just kind of want to fix that up. You know, because it's something people don't. I see a lot of people do this where, like, they leave creeper holes. And, you know, like, when someone looks at their world, they're like, what did you do? I mean, it's really. I think it's a big deal if you leave your world like how it is. Like, when you leave your world to nature, where you don't try to make it look nicer and stuff, it seems like what ends up happening is, it's taken over by nature. These chickens over. So, chickies. And we'll take that egg. Alright, so yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do today. I just wanted to make more black concrete. I know you're probably like, well, what's the steps if you didn't watch the last videos or so? I mean, last video. Well, the steps is pretty much... Wow. Okay. That really actually did scare me, but yeah, in case you don't know, that's actually my mine. I can't believe I just died from it, but you know, that happens. You might be like, why are you not yelling? Why are you not screaming? Why do you really not care? Well, because, I mean, I really didn't lose anything, really. I mean, yes, I had like 24 levels of XP, but you know, that it happens every so often, and I just kind of wanted to completely ignore it. Because it feels like if you do ignore it, you actually end up accepting the fact that you did die, and that when you do die, you actually, well, it seems like when, and this is true in real life, I know this is a fact, that if you never really get hurt too much, like, if you've never broke your knee, you actually think that when someone pokes you, it hurts more than so bad. But compared to someone who broke their knee, it does not hurt at all. It feels like someone's touching them. And I just kind of wanted to say that that's kind of how I'm starting to like learn, is that Minecraft is, and that's how it's related. It's because like when I die, I just kind of learned that I should not really care unless it's such a big deal. Anyway, I was going to move these chickens to my pen because I'm not really 100% sure, but I kind of feel like they need to be inside the pen. I'm not sure. Oh, anyway, I kind of just wanted to make an automatic chicken farm when I get my redstone. Low. Go low. Good. Right, so yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, like, you know, when you die in Minecraft, it's kind of like real life, where if someone broke a bone or something, they really, and then they get poked, they think, oh, it doesn't hurt because it's not as much pain. And then compared to someone who did not break their bone, when they get poked, they're like, ow, 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 it hurts me. Oh my god, ow, ow. And I know it sounds so stupid on the outside, but if you really think about it, it's probably actually true. I don't know. I don't remember where I heard this. I mean, I just remember hearing this, and it's like, it actually sounds kind of right. Because you really have to think about it. When you don't know what it feels like to break a bone. So, I mean, I guess I can kind of see how that's related. I don't know. I'm just kind of... It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Everything's weird. Alright, so I'm just gonna get sand, seeds. Okay. I'm gonna get the ink. I'm gonna get my sand out. I'm going to make more concrete. And we're gonna place it down. And then we're gonna work on my anvil. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Oops. I like heavy now. Like a torch in the other hand, because you can just like fight and place down a torch at the same time, which it's not too cool, but it's cool enough. Anyway, so yeah, I do know I need food because I'm out, but I was going to do other things first. Yeah, it makes a different sound when it dies. Yeah, in case you didn't know, in this update 1.12, they changed a lot of the sounds, so just to but I just kind of want to say that some of the sounds in the game right now are cool. Like when you finish completing the iron vendors inside an end portal, it sounds amazing. And that's an example of like a good sound. Like I feel like that they're gonna keep changing the sound because it actually, until they get the good sound for it. Because right now everything has a good sound. Well, most stuff does, but there's a few things that just don't. Like the old sound for zombies, it was. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I'm just saying it's better. It's worse. It's worse than it is today. So like that's just an example, because you know that's true for anything. Anything that was old, most of the time, the new version's way better, because that's kind of what's happening right now. And this is also a good example for blocks. I mean, and like textures of monsters. Like for example, the zombies. The zombies, their texture has changed from the zombie villager, and it looks so much better, and they have better noise, and it's just like, you know, that's just how the game, everything works. Like eventually, over time, they're gonna, in real life and actual, like not just Minecraft and stealth, but they're eventually going to have better things. So that's why I just kind of wanted to say, because I do feel that's true. Like everything's in. I feel like they're gonna make, like right now everything's kind of been the same for the past few years. Like everything you see that's built is usually made from like metal or wood. But I feel like they're gonna come up with some new resource eventually, and somehow it's gonna be better than those resources. And you know, it's kind of how life works. It's like true. Like for space, like they're eventually gonna probably invent something to go to in our galaxy, which right now it's not possible. Like that's just gonna be true for anything, and I just kind of wanted to say that because that's kind of like updates. Like whenever something new comes out, it's always better than the old version, and unless it's like, I don't know, an iPhone 5 million, I don't know, like maybe an iPhone 8s, and there's no more ideas you can possibly do to add the iPhone. I doubt it, but just imagine, oh, the iPhone 8 is gonna be like the best thing, because it's gonna have all this, and I really don't know too much about iPhones, so I can't really say that. I was just thinking, like, yeah, it's probably good. I feel like right now, where did that torch go? Man, I keep placing torches and I don't know where they are. But I feel like right now the iPhone is kind of like already completed. Like there's so much stuff on it. And you might not even know what I mean by this, but what I mean by this is really, it feels like there's too much. I mean, there's already enough stuff that really does not matter of what they're adding. Like they're making the iPhone 7s. Oh my god. But really all it's doing is just adding minor improvements, and it's just making the iPhone more expensive. And I think there's going to be a point when the iPhone itself is not going to be able to, like, there will be no iPhone 9. I just have a feeling those are just going to be like the iPhone 8s or 8s, where it's like, oh, just adding little changes to it just to make it a little better. And I kind of feel like, well, I mean, right now the iPhone 5 and stuff, the iPhone 6, they're all pretty good. I mean, they're not that bad. I mean, I'm not saying like, oh yeah, iPhone 8's so absolutely useless. No, I'm saying iPhone 5, I mean, you could buy that for a pretty decent price, and it's pretty good. I feel like all the older stuff is like right now, except for like TVs, are kind of just better. Like right now, TVs have this ultra fine thing, or whatever they have. It makes it so like they're really easy to find and see everything. And yeah, I can see that, but I mean, that's really the only thing that's like, oh yeah. I mean, pretty much everything else is just, they're adding changes that really, no one really cares about. I mean, like the old ones, they're still fine. I mean, I don't know anything about the iPhone 1. Like, that's just, I can't say anything, because I really don't know about that. But, I mean, like, other things. I'm not talking about just the phone, so. Yeah, I just kind of feel like, when there's changes like that, they're pretty stupid. Man, there's so much squids. I gotta kill more. So yeah, today's episode's mainly, yeah, just they be doing this and doing stuff. Oh. Alright, let's lead you out. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel right now. Like, old and new technology. What? Oh my god. That's like the second death in one video. I kind of feel like I'm having to curse right now. Well, see, the console, I've said this in like episode 2, and I never actually explained it good enough, but like the console right now, I'm so used to playing it. But on the console, it's really like, you could jump into water, and the creeper won't damage anything. Like, it'll be perfectly fine. Somehow in here, it's like, nope, let's just change it. It's kind of weird how Minecraft works. Like, right now, they're called, I think, exclusive features. Yeah. That means that they're only on that one edition. Like, right now, the Pocket Edition, yeah, they have the most. It's not obvious or anything, but yeah, it's sort of obvious. I mean, not really. But right now, almost all editions have at least one exclusive feature, and then this is right now colored beds. And yes, Pocket Edition has that too, but they don't have all the colors, I believe. So like, yeah, like right now Pocket Edition has the ability to craft horse armor. But then in addition to that, that also means that then they're missing out on some features. So like, this is when things get a little weird. Like, all the cool features are missing. Like, on the Pocket Edition for a long time, there was no bosses. So they had all these cool exclusive features, like villagers you cannot trade with villagers, and cool. Well, that's not really 100% cool, but that's kind of what it was like. It was like you couldn't do some things, but in addition to that, then you got the dye horse armor and stuff, and it was like cool. Like, you can color the water in cauldrons, and it's really cool. And it's like, yeah, you know, it's amazing. It's just thinking about that, and it's like, on here, it feels like I feel like almost all editions have this like weird thing where it's like this, that if you don't have the cool new exclusive features, usually the exclusive features actually come into the game. What's my luck with this? Luck. My luck's horrible. I don't understand it. Like, when I was mining off camera, because I know I do that. I hope you guys know I do that, but that's what I do. And I was mining, and there's 2 creepers. My luck right now is, like, very horrible. Okay, there. Very, very safe. Not really. Anyway. So, yep, that's kind of what's happening. Oh my god, I keep doing that. So, yeah. And, why am I making this video, you might notice, a little earlier than usual. Actually, usually, what I do, and it's kind of weird, is like, I kind of have to have the system where it's like, I make a video like at 9 o'clock or something, maybe even 8, and then it doesn't get published until way later, and it's just like the next day pretty much, and actually it's true for almost every time. And it's just annoying, and actually making this video on time. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm doing this early because I'm having a movie night, which, in case you don't know, I'll just kill more squids. What's the problem with that? But in case you don't know what that means, is we're gonna have a family movie night where we get to watch Harry Potter. I know I was supposed to watch it a long time ago, like, for real, I actually was. It's like, I'm actually not that old. So in case you wonder what my age is, it's only 11. So really, I have great luck. But I just kind of want to say, it's not inappropriate or anything. It's just I never watched it for some reason. I actually been meaning to watch it for a few years now, but maybe oh, I was supposed to make a sword. Oh well. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not saying like I'm not meant to watch that movie, because I do watch movies that are related, like PG-13 and stuff, and they're supposed to not be meant for you, but like really, almost everyone my age right now like watch some type of horror movie a lot. Yeah, just like, oh, I don't really care. I mean, I kind of want to watch horror movies, but it's like, well, if they're supposed to horror you, and I'm not saying I'm going to be afraid of them, like, guaranteedly, but I don't want to be, like, thinking weird things. All I know is that, I mean, I'm fine watching PG-13 and stuff. I mean, maybe not horror movies. I could probably watch those if, maybe, I'm not sure. I mean, like, I'm not sure, because speaking of my past, I mean, I used to have nightmares all the time, but that was when I was like younger, not now. I have not had a nightmare for probably like 2 years now. So that means like when I was like 8, I had my last one probably. But I do know I have one like when I was in 2nd grade. It was kind of weird. I don't like talking about them like too much, but it's like I usually don't even remember them. But what ends up happening, this one I was sick, and somehow, like, I imagined someone was, like, killing me with a gun, and I was awake, but I was partly awake, and it was so weird. Like, I was just looking, and I saw this guy with this gun. Like, I just imagined it. I know he's not there. Like, you could, if you looked at my room, you could tell he's not there. But I thought he was at my room, so I was like, oh my god. And I even told my parents, I was like, oh, lay Legos on the floor. Lay Legos on the floor. I don't know why. And it's just weird. Anyway, it looks like this video is almost over. So, what ends up going to happen, I guess, is I'm going to make more concrete. So, let's put all this away. No, not that. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Quickly, I'm gonna do something. we're going to produce more, guys. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Come on, get the luck. Oh! Oh! Okay, yeah, this is 20 minutes. Wow. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like the video, and goodbye.